Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at Mars Needs Mechanics. Now this is going to be an overview, not a review. What I mean by that is I will be showing you what the game's about, but honestly it's a little tricky to review since, as you can see, it's a pretty much basic port. But again, this video will be more about, do you like the game Mars Needs Mechanics, and do you want to play it on iOS? So here we go. Mars Needs Mechanics is a board game that was printed last year and includes a card kind of stock market mechanic where you're acquiring cards at a certain price and trying to influence the market to be able to sell those cards at a higher price later on. The game is fairly simple, and the iOS version allows you to play against AI players as well as human players up to 4 players. The game has you buying cards and selling them at certain prices. You can also use those cards to build mechanisms. Mechanisms give you certain abilities that allow you to break rules of the game or get greater advantages in certain areas of the game. When you build those mechanics, you do not actually lose the card. However, you can actually get those cards back if you deconstruct that mechanism. So it's a great way to harvest your cards and use them for a little while, and then eventually deconstruct that and use that to sell those cards and gain more income. The iOS version of this game features AI opponents. As a new player, I found the opponents challenging. I'm not experienced with the game previously, so I do not know how experienced players will find the computer opponent challenge. The game features a tutorial, which worked pretty well, and it was able to teach me the game. As you can see, the board contains all the information you're going to need, so on the one screen you'll basically get everything you need, being able to switch between the cards for sale and the mechanisms, but then everything else is right there before you. There's even an indicator of how many cards are left in the deck, which is a key indicator of how much time is left in the game. So I definitely think that in terms of information, the game is complete and very useful. Again, I find it a little challenging to directly review this game as, while it is very well done in terms of information design, and if you love Mars Needs Mechanics, this is going to be a must-have for you, I believe. You're going to be able to play it on the go. But if you're not as big a fan of the game or don't know the game, the experience here is very much a cut-and-paste type job. It definitely gets all the information out there, but it's not up to the caliber of some of the board games turned video games that we generally take a look at. For those reasons, it's hard to really judge it on the same standards that we usually do, so I opted now just to give you an overview of the game. Again, if you like Mars Needs Mechanics, it is functionally there and the information design is well done. Otherwise, definitely take a look at the video and decide if it's something worth venturing into.